I'm not too sure what this invade is about. It looks like an odd route. Yeah, okay, if the top laner had been there, then that could have been good. Are we still going? Yeah, okay. If a top laner was there, then okay, but typically you want to invade through the bot side, don't you? Hello my fellow misfortunates and welcome to another solo queue game on my Smurf account. We are experimenting a little bit more with the double BF sword build. I think the concept of maximum ult damage is quite intriguing. As you probably know from the last video where I did this, this is done to achieve... come on, Caitlyn is so stressful. To achieve maximum ult damage for minimum cost. So, yeah, just stacking raw AD is a very good strategy on Misfortune, which is exactly what this build does. We're not really pressured to do much in the early game, as this build's mid and late game is unparalleled. Alright, that Soraka took quite the beating. But we're at level 2 now as well. With Taste of Blood, you have, generally speaking, a rather good lane phase. And actually against Yuumi, well, obviously it would be cool to go Lord Doms for the maximum ult damage build. I think we have the better chance of winning when we go for healing reduction. Make sure to last hit that cannon minion with Q, as it makes it easier having the 20 extra damage. We're now 3 minions behind. I should start pressuring Caitlyn. I mean, that's Soraka's job more or less, but if I can help, then I will. It's not easy though, she has big range. And she's the strongest champion in League of Legends right now, so that's also a factor, definitely. Only 4 CS behind. Could be worse. Actually, I don't think I want healing reduction. It's only Yuumi, really. I'm so glad, by the way, that they're addressing the absurd amount of healing in this game during preseason. I really hope they get rid of most of it. It's super unhealthy. Executioner's Calling is a must-buy in almost every game, if you play seriously. I mean, I'm also playing seriously in this one, but I'm playing a build that can't afford healing reduction, essentially. In case you don't know about the build yet, it's Serrated Dirk into double BF sword into Lord Dominic's Regards for maximum ult damage. Then you upgrade to Dustblade, and then you upgrade BF sword items for the rest of your build. Yeah, she's paying attention. And even if, Yuumi can heal her quite effectively. Alright, that's more like it. Soraka needs to poke more, she needs to be more daring. Behind in levels though. Our CS disadvantage didn't increase either. Aw, just as I say it, I missed some of them. We get a good trade though. Need to spend some mana on these. Actually, I think that the issue with BF swords is that you always need very specific back timings, because 1.3k gold is so much. So maybe I just go for... yeah, I definitely buy BF sword before Serrated Dirk, just because I can. It's important to use this window of opportunity. Mid lane miss. I have exhaust, Soraka has heal, so we are rather safe. Wukong is mid lane again. Yeah, I'm definitely fine just farming. Again, due to the absurd amount of attack damage, whenever you look at somebody in the mid or late game, they just drop dead with no counterplay. It comes down to, can they one-shot you before you one-shot them? I mean, it's a very unhealthy, toxic concept for the game, but it's within our possibilities, so why not do that? They want base, huh? I'd love to base too, but basing first always puts you at a disadvantage. Because you lose more minions. However, once I base, I can farm under tower indefinitely. Well, even now, my attack damage is... it should be high enough to get every single minion. And my CS disadvantage that starts to accumulate again more like comes from me not paying enough attention. Juicy. The jungler might come soon though. That's so frustrating. The minion's living at 1 HP. Got my ulti, but I only got 200 mana, so I need to be a little bit more economical. How do you say this? I need to save mana, that's what I want to say in non-fancy language. I need to watch my resources. Only one wave behind. Which is fair and square, considering we're playing against the most powerful champion in the entire game right now. Wukong mid lane. Yo, if I can get double BF sword first back, then I will definitely go for it. We'll see though. Yeah, they're based. Or did they? This one first, this one last. Alright. If the jungler comes now, he can destroy us, because we don't have any items yet. I will ult the next wave and then base. Easily my best play. Yep, got it. Got my double BF sword. They will try to interrupt us, by the way. So I walk behind my tower before pressing B. Yeah, you see? They're looking for us. Not getting it though. Alright, I got my double BF sword power spike at 10 minutes. Which is quite juicy. Just got 80 attack damage. For the price of 60. Or what is... I'm not feeling like doing math right now. You definitely gain more than what you pay for. That's just how BF swords are designed. I wanna push this in now. There's no point roaming. Don't know, should we? Yeah, maybe we should. We have priority bot lane, because they need to clear this wave. We have vision control in the pit. This is safe, yeah. Alright, now I'm ready to brawl. We got big item advantage over Caitlyn, because our back timing was way more efficient than hers. I really want to make something happen, but Caitlyn has such strong disengage, and she has a Yuumi to back her up. Okay, that was not the smartest thing I've ever did. I thought she would get snared for some reason, but that didn't happen. Okay, I mean, it's just 1.5 minutes. Should be fine. She even has heal. Didn't press it. Need to be careful, I might get dove. Mid lane is dead. Top lane is dead, but their jungle is alive. You can't stop it. Tragic. Okay, finally we get some action, huh? Or do we? Too much healing. Way too much healing. Maybe I do need executioners. For Yuumi and for Wukong. Yeah, I do. I mean, who am I trying to fool here? I definitely need healing reduction. We don't get to live the max ult damage dream. I really don't want to take tower aggro here. I can't afford it. Yeah, nothing I can do. Zed was way overextended. He really jumps. He gets away with it, of course. Yuumi is quite strong if you don't have healing reduction. But we're changing that right now. This can't be happening. Grab this, plus double longsword, plus this, should be fine. So now Yuumi can't just heal them ad nauseum. Also we have Conqueror here, we have Conqueror there, we have Ravenous Hunter here, we have Triumph and Triumph. Okay, maybe. I'm not there yet though. Okay, Shyvana straight up killed herself. A little bit over eager, but hey. Oh, and she's tilted. Goodbye. Goodbye, my old friend, I will miss you. Dearly. But this is a good game to show you that, well, the stereotypical opinion on Misfortune one-shot builds is that you need to snowball in the early game to make them work. But we didn't snowball at all. We literally... Oh, we're literally dead. Not have Q, but he got it. Wow, I didn't pay attention and I did not even get punished, really. Wait, my E didn't hit? That's tragic. Okay. Good guy, teammates. Ah, getting me the kill. I still need to base though. I have no mana, no health. Grab this and work towards this. Mortar Reminder is still my greatest damage increase at this point. It's, well, it's obviously not as great as Lord Dominic's Regards, but again, we need to make the... We need to... How do you say this? How do you say this? We need to take this trade-off, losing 10% armor penetration but gaining grievous wounds. Can they get Yumi too? Nice. That was quite good. I should have probably been more patient with my ultimate. But that's all really. Now we can take mid tower. It's always important when you win a fight, you need to look for objectives to take afterwards, because if you don't, the fight was pretty much worthless. You don't win the game by killing a lot of people. You win the game by taking their base. And guess what? Towers are protecting their base. And the thing that we didn't collect many Dark Harvest stacks yet is also not a problem. Because this build makes more use of the fact that it resets in teamfights and that it has a good AD scaling. Those are the two big selling points. If you get a lot of souls, that's just cherry on top. You don't need it. Yeah, 1650. That's what I need. This should be fine. Yeah, okay, we see Wukong. I feel pretty safe to do this here. Nice, we get Herald. Now we rotate and farm top lane. I have exhaust, so Wukong should not be able to dive me. He is quite strong, not gonna lie. I was too close to ult. Had I ulted there, all he needed to do was sidestep and I would have just been a sitting duck, not doing anything. So just keeping my auto attacks, just keeping auto attacking would have, or is definitely better in that situation. Maybe for maximum damage I could have ulted for 1 or 2 waves, and as soon as he goes out of it, just resume auto attacking. But that feels very inefficient. Putting my ult on cooldown for that. Alright, let's base. Yeah, he also has Ninja Tabby. Percent armor penetration will definitely put in work. Okay, now we got the core build, it's time to upgrade our items. The first one being Dustblade, because that's the biggest damage increase for our ultimate. So Dustblade first, but then Bloodthirster, because without boots, you are heavily relying on your W movement speed. And in case you don't, most of you probably do know, but in case you don't, as long as you have a shield, alright, as long as you have a shield, it's impossible to interrupt your W. Because you need to take a direct hit to your health pool for it to end. Which means Bloodthirster or Misfortune is quite synergistic. Yeah, heal bot Yumi. We'll also buy Death's Dance soon. Need to play around Shen's taunt, yeah. It's a good choke point to ult in. I thought they were overcommitted at this point, but they weren't. We got Dragon though, which is good. We scared them away, got them low. And we're very close to Infernal Soul. Yeah, this build with Infernal Soul is just nasty, straight up. Alright, they are checking the area. Can we collapse on someone? That's the question. Maybe we can, yeah. Collapse on Gragas, but didn't work out. I do not appreciate this Shen taking all the farm. He will fall off late game. He's strong now, but the AD carry needs the farm. Because AD carries scale harder with items than tanks, which is the reason why they are so strong in the late game, in case you've wondered. Oh, we're going for this, alright. I think it's a bad call. Because we don't do it particularly fast, and now it's a 4v4. They don't seem to notice though, which is our saving grace. I also don't have mana for anything if I want to keep my ult available. Wow, we actually got away with that play. Yoink. Let's farm one more wave and then go base. I have enough, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, now we should push bot lane ideally, because we can still take 2 towers there. And they already took one of our bot lane towers. Mid is also a strong contender for our lane to push, because mid towers are generally worth more than side lane towers, and we also can still take 2 there. But actually, now that I think about it, pushing mid lane might be the better idea. Come on. Is nobody trying to help me? Okay, in a situation like this, you have 2 options. You either go in hoping for your teammate to peer for you, or you just don't participate in the team fight at all. Those are your only 2 options. if you're in a position like this. I chose to gamble and I lost. My team is doing fine though. So at least there's that. And Wukong blew his entire cooldowns on me. Yo, he's just schooling them though. Yeah, had they better peeled for me. I need Bloodthirster to deal with him. With Bloodthirster I can duel him indefinitely, but if I don't have any form of sustain, that's looking difficult. Nobody will let me farm. Oh well, if we can get Infernal Soul, then we should be good. Push mid lane to prepare Drake. Because if they need to react to this push, it's much harder for them to contest the dragon. Plus minions. You can think of minions as small wards that can walk and auto-attack. Oh, I'm dead again. I should stop it with the explanations when I'm actually doing something on the map. It's not doing me good. We got Infernal Soul though, so this team fight should be a piece of cake, shouldn't it? And they're weakened. Yeah, we got this. Look at that. Disgusting damage. Yeah, I need to. As long as I can't see Wukong, I can't move out of out of my safe spaces. Your safe spaces, by the way, are obviously where your team is if your team pays attention to you, and if you draw an imaginary line between all of your remaining towers. Everything behind that line is safe space. Everything beyond that line is death zone as AD carry. That's what it boils down to. Ah, the good old feeding Yoni. We can take inhibitor here, there are just 3 of them alive. But we should retreat now and push other lanes. Brute forcing through the Nexus towers is not optimal, because if anything goes wrong, we might lose we might lose our advantage at least, which can lead to a throw. Question is, can Zed... Ah, okay. Never mind. I don't want to lose this tower unnecessarily. I might ult to defend it. This mid tower is worth a lot. It's 30 minutes now, but the longer we can hold this, the better. Oh well. Just random people exploding, alright. This Shyvana does so much burst damage, it's incredible. Especially with Infernal Soul. It's like the AP Shyvana dream. Just too much burst. So this game was very much not bot lane focused because the other lanes snowballed so hard. But if you want to see a game in which this max AD build really pops off, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.